Everything to do with the railroad and real estate. The Cotton Club, the original one, I don't know what street is on, the old one. It's not where the old one used to be. Is anybody getting off? Silvio, I got only space downstairs. If anybody's getting on. Okay, oh, we're going to bypass. Look at the marquee, tells you what's upcoming. And of course, starting stores. Oh, wait, that's the 20th annual talent show. This is a tough audience. If you can get through the Apollo, you're pretty much in, but they'll pull you right off stage. They're really tough. Ow! They have no mercy. The Hotel Teresa, they are no longer a hotel. It's considered the Waldorf of Harlem. In 1856, Martin Luther King Jr. was stabbed in this building. Why was it called the Waldorf of Harlem? Although slavery was abolished in 1828 in the state, segregation was still practiced right up until the 1960s. And many African Americans were from in fine hotels in that stadium, so they would have to stay here and therefore perform in the Apollo. In 1962, another guest here is Fidel Castro. Why does he stay here? Well, he was traveling to the U.S. with chickens. And he was staying at the Waldorf Astoria, which doesn't allow him to have chickens. He said, I don't want to get rid of my chickens. He said, well, you got to go. He came here. They allowed him to stay with his chickens here. Actual fact. This is also called African Square. It's called Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard as well. Named after the civil rights leader at a certain time. It's a long history on him and his father as well. So if you want to come here, if you're more interested in the detailed history of the civil rights, or East African American history, or German Jewish history, there are walking tours. Gospel tours are very popular. And if you want to come on your own, there is a nightlife here, and of course loads and loads of shopping and loads of restaurants. Madam, I will let you know we haven't gotten there yet. I will let you know we're not there. The Jewish Museum and the Museum of the City of New York, we haven't gotten them to it yet. We haven't gotten there yet. No, we haven't gotten there. I will let you know. The Jewish Museum and the Museum of the City of New York, we haven't passed it yet. I will announce it. Asking me more than once is not going to make it come quicker. Bill Clinton has his offices in that building to the left, and the famous Sylvia's restaurant is 2 blocks north, or to your left. Lennox Avenue is named, of course, for Malcolm X, who was killed at 135th Street, and the Abyssinian Baptist Church, very famous church, is further north. Yeah. Lots of churches in this location. This is a very lovely area of Harlem. Of course, you see all high-rise buildings or low-income housing. 4 miles down, you see the Empire State Building. But you see a lot of church people and lovely homes. Green streets for the caring community. And we can afford to live here now because we're going through the second Harlem Renaissance. This is a great area to live in. Great caring community, starting to blend in a little more. The Lennox Lounge over there to the left has been around, as you can clearly see, it's the 70th anniversary. There's a lot of sidewalk cafes and still in their picnic. Yes, right, high school Christian congregation Kitsap Brothers. Ebenezer Baptist Church and Mount Oliver Church a little further down.
Beautiful.
We've got over 400 places of worship here, mostly Christian, but they have some mosque, which is a fastest growing faith here in New York, and says you still have some synagogues as well. Because keep in mind, this was a Jewish neighborhood before there was anything else. Mount Olivet Church has those columns there. If you look to the top where that pearl is, I believe it's called Corinthian. There's Ionic, right? Ionic, Corinthian. They do think it was Ionic, right? It's the one with the scrolly part. But right in that scrolly part, you'll see the Star of David, reminding us that it was a synagogue originally. Oh, is that what the idea? The, sorry? This, yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, is that what that is?
Is that what that is? Yeah. Pillow,
Oh,
yeah. A pillow.
it's a Greek pillow.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that's no. So these people present columns and I'm so glad I have a phone. I don't know. So it's a column view. So lower Manhattan, if you go to World Street by the Federal Hall, you'll see 3 buildings and there'll be the Doric, the Corinthian, and the Ionic. They're all in 3 different buildings. Good to know because it gives me a little bit more information to add to these buildings. This mosque here is where Malcolm X was. Okay, keep that in mind. Not a very fancy mosque. The fanciest mosque in New York is on the east side. There's a lot of beautiful places of worship. But again, it has its own history here. Now there is a stop here. I don't know if anybody wants to get off kind of right now, but the reason that you would get off here, besides the many churches, is because of an outdoor market here called the Harlem Mall, and they sell West African goods. It was opened up